Welcome to Christian Nutrition Films Short Films Edition, the show where we review Christian short films with an in-depth look. And by we, I mean just me. Welcome back to the series I'm doing on up-and-coming filmmakers in the Christian film industry, and this time we're reviewing Carry Me Home. Carry Me Home stars Karen Abercrombie, yes, the same Karen Abercrombie from War Room. And as usual, I asked the director's permission to review this, and he granted it to me. We met at the Christian Worldview Film Festival, and this short film won runner-up to Vindication for Best Short Film at the festival. As you may recall, Vindication is really good. So, does this come close? Let's find out. Oh no, it's the Christian version of 12 Years a Slave. That's hard to watch. I immediately regret reviewing this. I remember how painful it was to watch the first time. Oh great, and she has a baby while being a slave. This isn't gonna end well. So our main female slave lady, here's Miss Clara, aka Karen Abercrombie, aka Harriet Tubman, singing out in the woods as she goes and investigates. Her and her husband decide to follow Harriet on what I am guessing is the Underground Railroad. Not a lot is explained when it comes to that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're expressing here. Please don't be a white guy. Please don't be a white guy.
Let me get you a broom.
Oh, thank the Lord. We all know white guys are the enemies in these films. What did I tell you? The color of your skin basically affects what kind of character you are in these films. If you're a black person, you're good. You're always good. If you're a white person, oh, we're super suspicious of you. Harriet and the husband and wife team all bunk out underneath the white woman's house for the night. We find out that their final destination is Wilmington, and the baby won't stop crying. We find out that their next stop is John Green's house, and they will be traveling by night.
No.
We cross here.
No, we cannot.
Sun is coming up. Mr. Green's home is just across.
And now we arrive at what is, in my opinion, the worst part of the film. Harriet tells them that they need to cross this river, like there isn't an option. But the mother slave keeps crying and whining and saying how she can't do that. They need to walk all the way around. And Harriet's like, no, that's a terrible decision. You'll get caught. Now, the director has already acknowledged how he realized later on that he never gave the woman slave a save the cat moment that will make you like her. So her whining and crying comes off extra annoying. And that's definitely how it comes off to me.
And if we go through, we'll die.
If you go back, you're dead already.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. You just got to risk it and cross the river. There's no going back and there's no going around.
Child, I cannot let you go back.
This would be scary. If Harriet had actually loaded the gun, the slave woman doesn't seem like the brightest lady in the bunch here, so she falls for Harriet's non-loaded gun trick and decides to cross the river. They do this successfully, might I add, but the husband seems to injure himself along the way. Please don't be a white man. Please don't be a white man.
Can I help you?
Oh no, they're all doomed!
Where's Mr. Green?
Kicked out. For harboring runaway niggers.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Harriet and the gang head out to a swamp because they rightfully suspect that the white man in Mr. Green's old house will be sending someone to chase them down.
Enough. We need a real solution, Harriet. Look at us.
She's whining again, and this time it's about Harriet praying out loud to God. Lady, she's doing the only thing that actually makes sense here. You have no one else helping you. I don't care if you even don't believe in God. Now's the time to start believing in God. Harriet then tells the slave woman to shut up, and she is doing them a huge favor, and I agree. She's helping them find a new and better life than what they had as slaves. Not once has anyone ever been lost on the Underground Railroad, and that is all thanks to the Lord.
Oh, devil, you just got your butt kicked.
Where are you headed?
Well, I'm not sure I know. Well, someone needs our help.
Who are these people, and why did the quality of acting just take a nosedive off a cliff? To be fair, not many can hold a candle to Karen Abercrombie, especially in this film, and we find out that this farmer has felt called by God to randomly shout out to the woods that he has free transportation that anyone can take. It's in his barn. The mother slave hears this and tells Harriet.
But you need to be by the side of the road. I can't be circling around. Can I help you, gentlemen?
What do you got in that cart?
It's empty, sir.
I think this scene would be a lot more tense for us as the audience if we didn't already know that the husband and wife are in the woods with the baby, waiting for Harriet to come and pick them up. And if we thought that they might be in the, in the carriage. And then when the guy reveals it, haha, oh, they're not there. And then we find out they've been in the side, in the woods the whole time waiting. I think that would be a better way of doing this. Harriet shows the men her free papers, picks up the family, the farmer smiles knowing he helped out, and Harriet gets the family to the train station, and hopefully they live happily ever after as non-slaves. The end. Carry Me Home is a fantastic short film, and on my scale of own it, watch it, burn it, it gets a own it. While I did like Vindication more, I think Carry Me Home has more promise to be a feature film. In fact, I think this story could be expanded to a feature film. Now, I don't want to follow this particular husband and wife, but Harriet Tubman for a feature film? Yeah, sign me up. The score is amazing and the production levels are wow for a short film, and the acting from Karen Abercrombie is top notch. My biggest gripes come from what seems like is missing Foley, which is sound effects, and the woman slave being an annoying brat. If it wasn't for God's grace, she would still be a slave. Stay tuned as next time we review The Gamer's Guide to the Camping Apocalypse. We're taking a jump back into the comedy genre, so if you've been missing us since Happy Together, yeah, we're going back. And it also holds a familiar face from Happy Together, Rebecca Stout. You might remember her. Remember that God made you special and he loves you very much. Bye.